Okay, hello, and we are live already, sister. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Aha. Wait.
Let me take this one off here.
Okay, it was this one, not that one.
So we are live, and we are going to see if we can build the audience a little bit.
Okay. Hi, sister. How are
And
you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Alrighty. Let's see. Wow. Can't believe a week's already gone by.
I know.
I need to share this real quick because I promised some people I would.
Hi, Jimmy. Oh, yeah, I better put this on.
I think I like it like this better, smaller. I think I don't like my face all huge. All huge. Let's see. And there's Mr. Daniel Benoit.
Hola.
Hello. Glad to see you coming along.
My cat just climbed up something in the closet and knocked something down. It's okay. I like the song in Daniel's commercial.
Daniels?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
About
listened to
the
it
about
yet.
the about the thing you guys are going to. It's got something like a rap song. I like it a lot.
Oh, I'm going to have to go.
I
I
liked
mean,
it.
I saw it, but I was at work and I can't get a good signal, so.
It's something like they call me Sasquatch.
Oh, God.
I was like, yes, they do. Oh, is it Ice Cube? No wonder I liked it.
Oh, man. Now I really am going to have to go back and listen to that. Miss December
Hi, December.
in the house. So, you want to get started? Because I don't know how many
Sure.
people will watch right now, but we'll go ahead and
Yeah,
start
let's
our
just get
chat.
talking. Let's just
Get
get talking.
talking.
Haven't talked to you all like in a couple of days, anyways. Too.
Yeah, it's been all week. Hi, Marcella. Welcome.
Hola.
So welcome to Sisterside Chat. Another week has gone by and we survived. Yay!
Hope you had a good week.
Oh, look at this. Look what I'm wearing.
Bigfoot. Whoop whoop.
BCBRO, baby. I got my t-shirt in. I'm ready for the conference. No, I got to go buy my plane tickets pretty soon here.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. You're going to have so much fun.
I know. I can't wait. There's so many people that I'm going to be meeting that, I've talked to for years. And I'm really going to get to meet them. And y'all better be ready because I'm a hugger. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So don't put your hand out because I'm going to I'm a
She's
hugger.
going to hug you.
I'm going to hug you. And it's going to be good.
She wasn't always the hugger.
I was not. You're right.
Remember I used to chase you to hug you?
Yeah, she used to chase me around the house trying to get a hug.
Like that was the torture. I was doing it to piss her off.
You did. You did. I'm like, stop touching me. You were always all over me. You always wanted to be.
You.
I know, but you wanted to be right there every time, wherever I was.
You're my idol. You're still my idol.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Good. Bill is going to hug me too. That's good. Daniel's dad. We've had some really long conversations. Me and his dad. Me and his mom too.
That's cool. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
occasionally
they've
the whole
talked.
family.
Yeah, I'm all in the family now. But anyway, so first off, let's talk about life's little miracles this week.
Okay.
If anything happened to you that you're grateful for, you have anything this week? to share?
And you guys too in the chat, if you have
Yeah.
anything, jot it down. We want to know. Gosh, little miracles this week. You go first, and I'll think about it. I had a crazy
Okay.
week.
Okay. Well, I have to say that I don't like to count this as a miracle, but um, it's really nice when your finances aren't
Mm.
so
That
burdensome,
is
you
a
know?
miracle. That's a nice miracle.
We finally had a little relief, and it feels good to not have to worry right now about, this bill or that bill, or getting to do the things I want to do, like going to the Bigfoot conference, like, purchasing that car we needed, or, other things I'm going to Arizona on Thursday. And it was nice to know I could just get the plane ticket and go, you know, and because for the last year, we've really been tight on our finances.
Hmm.
Um, we have a
That's
big,
awesome.
beautiful house. We have a big, beautiful house and a lot of nice stuff, but we work our asses off for it. My husband had 3 jobs at one time, and then I got a job, and we worked through it. And finally, all those connections that he did paid off. And, you know, the military paid off, and things are going good. So that's our miracle right now, is that I can kind of take a deep breath and,
Breathe.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah, I can breathe.
It's awesome to be grateful for your abundance, because we all get abundance here and there, and it's good to be grateful for it, because then you get more if you're grateful for it.
Yeah, and it's like the little things make me so happy, because one of the girls at work called me on, and she knew I was on my way into work, that your schedules, and she goes, "Nikki, are you stopping to get anything to eat?" Because it's a weird I have a weird schedule where I get there, and an hour after I get there I have to clock out for lunch. Okay, it's just the way it is. So I don't eat, so I eat over there with everybody.
Oh,
And
that's good.
I tend to grab something on the way if I don't make my tuna sandwich here at the house.
I remember how it was working in El Paso. Everybody likes to eat together,
Yeah,
and
that's how it is here in El Paso. Everybody,
I miss that.
eats together, and so I wait to eat with them. And she called and she goes, "Nikki, I can cash app you some money. Can you stop and get me something to eat? I don't want to eat anything here, at the hospital, because, well, it's hospital food. It's good food. It's great. We have some
Hospital
good
food.
cooks, but still, you get tired of it, day in and day out, eating at the hospital." So I
Hmm.
said, "Yeah, yeah, I'll do it. You caught me just in time. I'm just about to decide on whether to get Panda Express or Taco Bell." So I pulled in and got us some, and Panda Express, and she's like, "I'll cash app you. I'll give you the money I have." I go, "Don't worry about it." I go, "I got you. I got you right now. It's my treat." And it feels good to do stuff like that, because she really appreciated it. She's a working student, and I'm sure she appreciated it, a lot too.
Yeah.
And it helped out too, because she helped me with a lot of stuff to do that night. We all got out early, and it was really good to do that,
Good day.
little things for me and to them. But that's my blessing kind of today.
That's really
How
good.
about you?
I see right here it says Marcella's dad is walking a bit.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Yep, that's really, really good. God bless it. Thank you. That's
Mhm.
great.
That's great.
And
That's
I
good
saw
news.
cousin Miranda popped in. Hello, beautiful.
Miranda. Oh my gosh. Little Benny is so
Love
beautiful.
you. Oh my
She is
gosh, she's so
such
pretty.
a beautiful kid. I mean, if there was a picture perfect little
I
cowgirl,
think she's the
that's
most
her.
beautiful kid in the whole family ever born.
Yeah. She's beautiful, beautiful smile, beautiful personality, and goats. You always see her with a goat in her
Oh, she's so
here or
cute. They're
there or
beautiful.
whatever.
Yeah.
She has her goats. She loves goats. They're a goat family.
And
Turquoise.
December, she's
Wait,
like
what's the name of it? Turquoise goats? Turquoise.
I don't know what it is.
What's the name of it again?
She'll text
Miranda.
it. She'll jump it in there.
She has goats.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah, she's wonderful. Anyway, oh, were you gonna
I
tell
want to
me
go.
what's your
It's
blessing?
turquoise daisy.
Oh,
Turquoise daisy goat.
turquoise daisy goats. That's what it is.
Yep. And I was going to tell you what I'm thankful for too. But December says she's grateful for her family and her job, which is good to be thankful for.
Yeah.
I am too. I'm thankful for my family. My family's got my back. My dad and my sister, my husband and Timmy, they just got my back. No matter what I ever decide to do, they're always standing behind me like cheerleaders, and I love it. I love them for
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah.
That's my miracle is my family too, because they got my back.
Right. Hey, Daniel, on a side note, can you share this podcast for me around, on your site and maybe mine? Thank you.
Hmm.
Um, so did you tell me all of your blessing?
Yep, that's my blessing. You
Okay.
guys, having my
Okay.
back.
Okay. That's everything. That's good. The other big thing is that we've been pretty blessed with health lately.
Hmm.
So, I mean, there's been little things here and there, but you got to keep up with your health, guys. Don't put it off. We're all getting older, and
I know.
you got to do those things. Girls,
Hmm.
check your boobies all the time.
Yep, check your boobies.
Check your boobies, and because you never know. Early detection is life saving. Many of you don't know, but I had cancer. I had thyroid cancer, and it was early detection that pretty much saved me. From having to go through a lot of problems because I had caught it before it metastasized. And
And not only that, and if you feel like you need mental help, don't be too proud to go because you'll be happy you did later.
mm-hmm,
So everybody's
yeah,
got to stay on top of that. And you can always call your friend. You can always call your sister.
talk to
That's self
somebody.
care, people. Yep, that's
Mm-hmm,
self care.
got to talk to somebody. um, your doctors, they're always asking, even in the military hospital, the first thing they do when you go in and you check yourself in, they give you a questionnaire to fill out and say, how do you feel today? Do you feel
Hmm.
suicidal? Do you
They
feel,
do.
they ask all those questions in
Yep,
the
I noticed
military.
that. I noticed that lately. They do that too, like at regular doctors too.
Are
I
they
think
doing it
that's
now
pretty
too?
neat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
really
great
want.
awareness. I like that. Hmm.
Mhm.
They want to help
So,
people. They don't want people to be crazy.
no, I'm not super huge on all the drug use or making the kids take a lot of drugs, but there are some that are definitely beneficial,
Hmm.
and you just have to do it. Just even if it's for a little time. Some kids will grow out of their, stages and whether it's ADHD or ADD or whatever, you know. I mean, I had a kid with that and she used, Adderall for about 2 years and then she grew out of it. She was done. She told me she was done, and we talked it over with the doctor and we tried it out and she was fine,
Cool.
so
Yep.
but she needed that little edge, that little help, and it was
Good
there for
push.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't be afraid to do that for sure. For sure, for sure. So, what about the driving report? Do you have any craziness going on out there on the freeways of Phoenix?
It's too crowded. This city's so crowded right now. There's too many people. Go somewhere else, people.
Go somewhere else. Come to El Paso. I'm always trying to get
I
people
want.
to come
Oh,
here.
I know. How about I go to El Paso and leave all these people over here?
That's a good idea. I got just the
You know
house for
what?
you.
I was the stupid idiot of the week today in the pickup line, which I mentioned last week.
It was you.
It was me because Timmy had this big, huge marble that he wanted to take and show, at school, and he dropped it when he was getting
Oh.
out trying to look for the marble. So that was me. I was the one holding up the pickup line this week.
Uh-huh. Oh gosh. Yay.
Cool.
Oh
Thank you,
man.
Daniel.
Yes, thanks. Um Mine was what comes to people's minds when you're parking? Okay? There are 2 lines. And all you have to do is make it in the middle, you know? But no, you have to be over the line and cause me to park crooked and then the next person parks crooked, you
Yep.
know? So if and then you get out of your car and okay, I'm good. I'm in the lines. I'm good. And when I'm not, I get back in the car and I fix my car. Okay.
Me too.
I don't know if anybody
I even
else
sometimes I have
does
to
that or
Austin
not.
Powers it in and out, in and out, in and out.
I have to fix it. I can't leave it like that. Mostly because I don't want somebody to hit my car, I
Yeah.
want it to be fine. But what makes those people get out and say, I don't care. I'll be back in a little bit,
I'll just leave it. I'll be right back.
Oh, those
I
people
don't know.
irritate me. Are you one of those type of peoples? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know
Who's the
what
crooked
you're
Parker
thinking
out
about.
there?
But
December's a crooked
actually, I
Parker.
think
No, she's probably not.
when I was at NAU, so I was probably 19 or 20, and I was at the bank and I parked my back end tire was in the handicap, the back tire, one tire in the handicap. And by the time I came out of the bank, that cop was there and giving me a ticket for being in the handicap.
Oh, not good.
And it was
Ew.
like,
Yeah, you shouldn't park
I
in
can't
those.
remember the cost back then, $220 or 120, something like that.
It was probably big then because it's a big deal.
Oh my God. It traumatized me. And it was an old cop, and I'm like, I won't do it again. I just cashed my paycheck. It was probably that whole amount of the
Man.
ticket.
Yeah.
And so I think that kind of traumatized me enough too that I always make sure that my tires
That's
are
why you're
inside the
a
lines.
good Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It always is something. Just like I'm traumatized about train tracks. That's something you all didn't know about me. I'm a freak around train tracks. I have to not be on the train tracks, and I have to make sure I go all the way across and out of the way. And if there's a train coming, I get panicky, especially when I'm not driving, because I'll never park on the tracks or near the tracks. But
no, who does that?
My husband.
Oh,
When we were first married, he would just park right on the damn tracks, and I'm like, I'm getting ready to,
are you crazy?
jump out of the car at this point. I will literally undo my seatbelt and unlock the door because I have that much anxiety. And when my oldest daughter drives me around, she knows she's good. She will not park on the tracks at all.
Well, that's a good thing to know and learn. She shouldn't be parking on the track.
Yeah, she should not. But see, that came from a drama too. When I first started driving when I was 16, there in Flagstaff, there's a Santa Fe Railroad goes right through the middle of the town. And of course, I was parked over and the down things came down on me and I had to beeline it all the way through and around oh God, it was a nightmare.
Oh my God, that never happened to me before. That's crazy,
so that's
sister.
what traumatized me for that for the rest of my life. What do we got here?
Miranda says she backs in. Daniel says, move, bitch, get out the way. I say that all the time too.
Back in most of
I'm pretty good at backing in, cause I'm pretty good at backing in too, cousin.
Yeah, you know what? But I used to back in when I had the white truck, when I had the Silverado.
Oh yeah,
because it's just easy to get out of spots.
Yeah,
it's easier when you have a truck to do that. So I understand that one, sister, for sure. Okay, well
that's cool.
That was a driving report. It was nice and sweet.
Driving report.
So, well, let's go with your topic of the evening first.
Okay.
You wanted to go with the topic of, I wish somebody would have told me.
Okay, that one. I didn't know which one you were going to pick because you
Oh,
didn't inform me about that. But
oh,
that's
sorry.
okay because I'm ready for everything.
Well, this one's all yours.
Okay. I wish somebody would have told me. Is there anything, now that you're grown up that you think, God, I wish somebody would have told me? I wish somebody would have told me that, like you figure it out
Mhm.
way, you know, way late.
Hmm.
I'll give you one of mine, because I've got a billion of them, but I'll give you one of mine. Is I wish somebody would have told me that you don't have to go to the dealership to buy a car. You can get cars easy. It's not hard. You can get cars different ways.
Mhm.
And I always learned to always go to the dealership, get a brand new car and boop, boop, boop. But in the real world, like, you don't have to. You can get one all kinds of ways.
Right. There's a lot of dealers out there. And I tried to convince my husband of that, but no, he's got to go to the dealership every time.
Mm-hmm.
But now
Yeah,
we've got this rapport with one of the dealer guys and we get some really good deals.
that's
Some
awesome.
smoking deals. I mean, so we're good with that. Of course, it doesn't hurt to have good credit.
Oh gosh,
Yeah. So, but okay, so I wish somebody would have told me. Well, this was kind of like last year, but or a couple years ago, that I could just get my driver's license online,
Oh,
my renewal, because I just did that this week. And
it's so
well,
nice.
I
Yeah.
mean, I got it in. My new license came in this week, but I did it a couple of weeks ago online because now I knew I could do it online. But the last time I must have been at the driver's license place for like 4 hours
Ew.
in line when I could have done it just online, and it was so easy.
Yeah, and your tags too.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish somebody would have told me I could have done that.
I like it. I knew I
Because
was going to laugh
who
at you
nobody
when
likes
you
to
said
go to the
yours.
DMV. That sucker's always
Yeah.
packed.
It's like when I'm at the DMV, it reminds me of Beetlejuice when he's in the waiting room at heaven
Oh,
or wherever he is, and
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With the little shrunken head dude. Yeah,
yeah,
great. Yeah. I always buy from the dealer as well.
because you guys are fancy.
Fancy. We're fancy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and buy a car, and I don't think I'm gonna get one from the dealer. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. And for the first time, I'm not gonna get one from a dealer. We'll see what happens. Update, update to come.
You'll see. Well, a lot of these places you can do they pay there. What do they call it?
Yeah, wouldn't that be
Buy
nice to
here,
not
pay here?
have to not have a freaking car payment? That'd be real nice. Or like the auction, you can get cars at an auction.
Yeah, but those are scary. Usually those need maintenance work done on them.
Yeah. December says, I wish someone would have told me not to take out student. Right?
Right.
You know what? Somebody told me to get Pell Grants, and I did, so that I didn't have to do that. Thank God.
Yeah. I had several Pell Grants too, which helped me
Yep,
for
I
my
just
first and
kept getting
second
Pell
year,
Grants.
but my third and fourth I worked my ass off and paid myself. Um and a loan. The final year it was half a
Yeah,
loan.
loans suck. You're gonna always have a loan. Like I
Yeah.
can't remember the last time I didn't have some kind of loan.
Oh
So
yeah. I
get
have
used to it, baby girl.
too many to think of right now. We have a lot of things to show for it that are
Yeah,
not paid for
you know
yet.
what? It's part of life. Yes, it is.
But hey, that's the way it is. I'm gonna try to host the next boxing
Oh,
at my house, fight night.
you
Anyway,
like throwing parties.
I do love throwing parties. I like to show off my house.
You get that from mother. I think you get the showing off your house and the party part. Both.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to cook for people. Yeah, I like to cook
Good.
for people. I do. Now if we can just get my backyard landscaped, we'll be good.
Yep.
Um,
Daniel says if you can find a single owner and buy from them, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find an old person in Sun City, Arizona, where all the old people live, and I'm gonna get somebody's good old car from there. And
mhm.
that was my
You can
plan.
get honest history reports. Oh, what's that one?
Oh, the fox, that fox,
Fox dude. What's that called?
fox car fox,
Carfax?
Carfax.
Carfax. I couldn't remember it either.
All right.
Cool. Anybody else on in the chat have something you wish you
Wish
knew?
somebody would have told you. Your topics
Hmm.
were pretty interesting, sis.
Yeah, big older people take care of their vehicles. I agree. I agree.
I love old people. They're my favorite people.
We were actually talking about that today at work because we were like, one of the chefs goes, "Do you like your job?" and I'm like, "Well, today I like my job, but that might not be true tomorrow." And he's like, "Well, I'm just saying because he used to work in a facility in a um
Like a nursing home?
yeah, nursing home. What's the other word for it?
Mm,
Uh
Rehab center.
something. He
Hello,
called it something
Bobcat
else.
Wong.
So he was saying that he liked it a lot because he would go and shoot the shit with some of the older guys at the end of the day. And he said they had amazing stories about the
Oh,
war and
yeah. Oh,
about
I love
this and
talking to old
that.
people.
And they would
Hmm.
just tell us. And he said that his most interesting, get this, his most interesting guy he took care of at the nursing home um, was a man who dr- did a helicopter for um, what's the guy from Venezuela or from the cartel?
Oh, shut up.
Um,
Um, freaking.
the one that all the TV shows on
I
Showtime or
know. I can't think
whatever.
of it right now. Dad's been watching
I just had
it
a
for like.
blank. I had a blank out.
Oh, Pablo Escobar.
Yes,
Escobar.
he did. He would go on the helicopters with cash and drugs
Oh
and
my
whatever,
God. That's
and
awesome. I mean,
um,
is it
that
awesome?
he
Yeah,
was
it's awesome.
telling stories, and that one of the times he walked in, the man had his shirt off, and you could see how he had a blown out shoulders and his knees were blown out. And the story goes is that they shot the helicopter down and he crashed in this helicopter and survived.
Oh,
But
wow.
he's that when he got out of the helicopter, they shot him, you know, because they just were just going to shoot him. They weren't, there was no
What?
trial,
Yeah.
there was no nothing. They were just going to kill him.
Oh my God. That's the best interesting story
Mhm.
ever.
And he
I
said
love
this
it.
guy would just go on and tell a story after story of what had happened. So I think that you get people like that. I've had two German ladies who survived the Holocaust, and I only
Hmm.
have, very little time with them, but I'm like, God, I'm going to go back and go talk to that lady, you know, but
I think every
anyway.
single one that I've met has been like ready to, like, willing to, like, just talk about it too.
Hmm. They're at an age where they don't care, they're
Hmm.
like, "Well, I don't care
Hmm.
anymore." So, oh yes, Marcella just turned 50.
Oh, was it her birthday? Happy
The
birthday,
big
sis.
50.
Ooh, that's cool. It's the new 40, so.
It is the new 40. Yep.
Welcome, Jason Graves. How you doing? Welcome to our night. Hmm.
You and Bobcat are the youngest. Probably. Probably, because I'll be the big 50 next month. Yes, I will.
37, Bobcat Wong. I'm 40. I'm 40, 41,
You're
40. What?
no. You're older than that.
I'm not. I really am like 41.
Oh yeah. Uh, what did she say? Let me put that one up.
No, it's not. The new 80.
Sometimes in the morning it does
Feels
feel
like
like
it.
that.
Yeah, I feel like it too. 40 is the new
It does feel
80.
like that. Because I can't walk. I have a job where I walk a lot now, and oh my god, I come home and I put my feet up, and then I can't walk. Like I go to take the dog out for one last roundabout, and I can't walk. But anyway, it is what it is. We're getting old. We're getting
It's
old
okay.
and gray.
Getting better. We're getting better.
my kids, my kids actually notice my hands
Oh,
because my the skin on my hand moves now and I can pick it up, and I could
yeah.
never do that before. I never had loose skin, and it's like my kids were noticing that going,
Oh my
"Mom,
gosh.
ew."
That is so funny that you said that. Me and mom used to do that. Like, she used to go, look, it
Mm.
stays. And then I go, look, snaps right back.
Mine stays now, and it looks really gross when you go to use those hand dryers in the, restroom. The skin just goes we're all around. I don't know what that. Okay. So let's move on. Um
Moving on.
my moving on. We're moving on.
There's a
Um
good question in the chat.
that one? What's your thoughts on the China outbreak? Do you think it came from animals? I do, because they eat a lot of crazy shit over there.
I think it
And
came from one
that's
of them crazy old
firsthand
fish markets.
knowledge. But I think they ate some crazy old bats over there and they got that
Mhm.
disease. And
Something.
I mean, it's scary. I think it's super scary. I've been to
Mhm.
China, and you would not believe the stores they have selling every kind of insect to eat
Ew.
that you can think of, from and reptiles. I mean, across the board. They don't look like, okay, you hear people eat frog legs, especially like in the Louisiana area and all that
Hmm.
area down
Yeah.
south where it's a delicacy,
All
right?
fried up and good. Yeah. Hmm.
But there it's just skin and all, and they just throw it in a stir
Oh,
fry,
God. Ugh.
and dog, they eat a lot of dog and bats.
You shouldn't eat dogs. That's not cool.
Yeah, and it's very sad. When we were in Korea, they have dog farms to harvest the meat, and it's very inhumane, and they're trying to get away from that. But it's disgusting and it's sad, and okay, you want me to tell you? They have these big dog stores, okay, and mutts, and they hang the dogs by the back legs, and they're alive moving around, and it's very sad.
No.
And yeah, and
Like Blue's Clues.
and a lot of military families would go over there and buy the dog, but not to eat, but to save it.
Oh, good.
And you would always see the dogs limping because they would have tore out the back leg,
Oh,
hanging them.
poor baby,
Yeah, it,
babies.
it was not good. So, yes, I do think that they bring some of that stuff on themselves, not cleaning and eating. Not everything's meant to be eaten. I don't think so.
Yeah, don't eat dogs, man.
Don't eat dogs. Don't eat bats. I mean,
Dogs are
I'm
friends.
sure
Friends, not
if it's the way they cook things, and they say they know how to cook, like they eat that blowfish that's very poisonous,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
they know the way to properly prepare it and cook it. But there's
Mhm.
actually a number involved every year of how many die from it not being prepared.
Oh
Right?
God. That's why I don't eat
So
nothing gross like that.
so it you don't eat that stuff. Oh my goodness. And and I don't get once this whole all started, they traveled all over. They travel. The Chinese love to travel and go on vacations. And where do they go? You know where they go? They go to Yellowstone Park and they
Mhm.
go to our beaches and they go everywhere and just expose themselves to
Yep.
everybody. And it's scary because they go to Disneyland and Disney
Yeah.
World, and who knows how many
You
people
know
could
what's
have been
weird?
exposed.
The people that are stuck on the boats. Have you heard the people that are
Yes.
stuck on
Yes.
the cruise ships?
In Japan, in the cruise
That
ships
is
near Japan,
crazy.
there are people who have been quarantined for 2 to 3 weeks, and they're just
Mhm.
stuck there, and
And they're getting
but there are
sick. There's
people
some
who are
people on
positive.
there getting sick.
Mhm. They
So that's like
people
kind
are
of like
positive.
staying on a death boat. That's scary.
Yeah,
That's scary, scary.
I would not wanna leave my room either.
I wouldn't leave my room either.
I'd
I
be
wouldn't
really
go on a
scared.
boat. That's why I don't go on cruises. Yeah, cruise is a bad nightmare waiting to happen. I don't think I'm down for that.
Well, we wanted to go on a cruise, next year, and we're like, I don't know anymore." You know? That might
Yeah,
not be good. Because you hear really bad stories about people being stuck out there because of engine
yeah,
troubles or
yes,
something,
yes,
and they run out of food, and the toilets are backed up, and
and all the poop. Yes,
nastiness.
all the poop overflowed
Yeah.
everywhere.
Mhm. Oh, yeah, no. No human-like animal, no dog, cat, or horse, and ooh, yeah, horse meat. They eat a lot of horse meat, and no snake people.
I heard snake tastes like sausage.
Chicken. It's just like chicken. What is that one? Eating anything that eats meat is asking for trouble no matter how you prepare it. Even eating bear needs to be done to Mm. I've never had bear. I don't know, Miranda, but I did eat at your dad's house
I
before,
know.
and he wouldn't tell us what it was.
You
So
might have eaten bear then.
I
Yeah,
might
sometimes
have.
your dad didn't tell
I
us
don't
what
know.
was in the meat and would just feed it to us. Sometimes it would just be some
I
kind of jerky hanging in the laundry room. Who knows what it was?
Who knows? Yeah. Oh, that reminded me. Our grandmother used to make the best damn deer jerky ever.
Hmm.
We used to go hunting for it in her house. She used to string it up in the base in
Laundry
the
room.
law well, the
The
laundry
laundry.
room, but she used to put it upstairs, up in the attic.
Really?
Yeah, when grandpa was still alive. He used
Ah,
to go up there and hang it up in the attic.
so it
And
would dry faster because it was hot up
yeah,
there, or what?
yeah, uh-huh.
Ah,
And then she would put it in a white pillowcase.
uh-huh.
And when all the kids would come, she would bring out that little white and roll down the sides, and she would let each one of us pick one piece of jerky out of that pillowcase, and then she would roll it up and knot it up, and she would take it away, and we could
Yep.
never find where she put it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
Miranda said yes, she used to stash it all over the house. That's one thing. I think our family all loved jerky. I worked for a guy called Loco Tote Jerky here in El Paso. And man, I took that to a couple of family reunions and it went like hot
hotcakes.
cakes like that. Unfortunately, he retired. So no more
No more
locotote,
turkey.
no more jerky. He offered
Oh,
he wanted me to buy the business and take it over.
really, you should have.
But I didn't have money then. I was dead broke
Oh
back
yeah,
then.
darn it. Why is that
So
always got to happen?
I know. I could be the jerky queen right now.
Yeah,
But
she never in the same place, but cheese balls in the same place that it was inside the dryer.
That's what I wanna get. I wanna get a dehydrator and make my own.
Hmm.
For sure. Are we ready for our next topic?
Yes,
Yours or mine?
yours.
Mine. Okay. Um, well, we have a choice of 2, so I'm trying to think which we wanna do. How about I liked your topic earlier. You put a message on Sisterside Chat. I don't know. I'm
Uh-huh.
pretty sure it was on the group page. Um, paying attention to messages from your guardian angel.
Oh
I
yeah.
really liked that.
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
trying to get into my spiritual side.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to pay attention
Everybody
to those
has a
little
guardian
messages.
angel that's with you all your life. Everybody has a guardian angel that's with you all your life and all your other, like all the time.
Your many lives
Hmm. All the time. All the time.
all
All
the
the time.
time.
It's always, always with you. That guardian angel is always, always with you. You have so many angels with you. It's crazy. Everybody you've ever loved and everybody that's ever loved you, they're with you. You just have to trust that if you want to. I do. I want to, and I do. And I like it.
What is the concession on the chat? Do you guys believe in the guardian angels?
Yes. Do you, sister?
I don't know if I did in the beginning of my life, but I definitely do now. And
Hmm.
only because I feel like I have more knowledge and since my mother passed or our mother passed, and I have that definite sense of her being around at times out of nowhere. I think that kind of has helped me believe in the afterlife more.
Yeah.
So I do believe in angels. They saved my life before. I had a bowling ball dropped on my head. Oh my God,
Oh
Bobcat.
my goodness, Bobcat. Wow. I'm glad you're okay. Yep. I just recently had an accident, and right before my accident, something nudged me and
That's right.
said, the freeway looks bad today. The freeway looks too full today. You should go around it. And I knew that, but I hopped on it anyways, and sure enough, it was bad that day. So just pay attention to those little nudges, guys. Why not? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, give yourself some credit. It's your higher self telling you to be careful. Just do it.
Mm-hmm. I know I've had lots of guardian angels with me. I did way too many dumb things in the 20s and 40s
Right? Me too.
that I
Same.
most likely
Samesies.
shouldn't have made it through. Yes, I think we have all had those times growing up where we threw caution to the wind. And I was definitely one of those, especially
Yeah.
driving. I probably shouldn't be here today because of a couple of bad driving incidents I had. Actually, one of my best friends was with me 2 times that we almost crashed. And yeah, somebody saved us on the switchbacks there in Sedona in Oak Creek Canyon. I tried to pass another driver on the
You're a
switchbacks.
daredevil. That's crazy.
Yep,
And they said I
it's
was the
crazy.
crazy one. That's nuts.
Mhm. Yeah, that was scary, and everybody yelled at me because we were in a big caravan going down to the creek, and,
Uh-huh.
yeah, everybody yelled at me when we got to the bottom because everybody saw what happened. "Don't you ever do that again."
Ah, that's a scary
So,
spot. That is so scary to do that.
mhm.
The switchbacks. Ew. Deadly.
Yes, it is a deadly area. It's beautiful, but deadly.
Hmm.
But, it's good to know we got 5 inches of rain starting in the morning, so I will probably flood again. Oh, no. I hope Jimmy doesn't
Uh-oh.
flood either. You guys
Wow.
both get a lot of rain. I saw all kinds of people posting stuff about the flooding.
Me too. Me too.
Hmm. Uh, he had a bad accident in '88 where I wrecked my '87 Ford Escort. I almost hit a telephone pile hard, but a guide wire deflected. Guide wire, car to side pole, and I split 2 rows in big trees. Wow.
Whoa, scary. I hate car accidents. Cars are so scary. You really don't realize you're just in a big, huge machine that you could die in so easy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh,
Wow.
well, that's probably why you're so intuitive.
Oh, let me see that. She died in a car crash, but for some reason she's still here. That's why. Did you have your gifts before that or after? Only after. Also broke my neck twice. Yep. That's some. I've heard that like a lot of people get their gift like after something
Yeah.
like that happens or after your parent
Yeah.
dies.
Right. Wow. People go through a lot of things in their life, and you always think that you have it bad. And then there's always somebody else who has it worse or has had it worse. And
Everybody has their journey.
mhm.
Everybody's journey. Oh, before when we're little babies, before we come here, we sign up for everything. We like sit down with God and we're like, this is what I want to experience. And so yeah, it's all meant to be. God knows everything that's going to happen to us before we're even at that point. So you just got to trust. It's scary. We can't live our life scared of car accidents and scared of all this crap that could happen.
Right. I had this weird I have this weird thing where I play out what's going to happen. Like if I'm stressed out about something at work or something at home, it doesn't matter what it is, but in my mind, I go through all the scenarios that could happen. Okay, he could get
That's good.
mad and say this, or he could be good and say that. And I go through, but I don't know if that's really an angel's, messages to me on how to deal with stuff,
Yourself,
or
your higher
if
self.
it's, well, sometimes I don't like that. Because sometimes it
You know?
obsesses me and I can't sleep at night because I'm thinking about, oh my God, tomorrow I got to
Yes.
do this. What if this happens? What if that happens? I have to go get a car tomorrow. What if I don't get approved for the loan? What if this? What if that? My whole life sometimes gets bogged down with what if, and I
Wow.
know we
Well,
can't live our
that's good.
life that way. We can't. You can't,
Yeah, we
because
can't.
you will miss a lot of life if you do that.
Hmm. You have
But
to trust because that's the distrust coming in. That's the fear and the distrust. But we have to just trust. We just have to trust, and live. Live. Just live and trust because yeah,
yeah.
we'll drive yourself crazy doing that. I know I
Mhm.
do that. I mean, I'm probably the worst.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely get my high blood pressure up with some scenarios, that I go through constantly. And sometimes it can be big stuff happening, and sometimes it can be little things. Oh my God, I have parent teacher conference tomorrow. What if they're going to say this? What if they're going to say
Oh, I
my
hate
kid's an idiot? What if they're going to say,
that.
which never is, my kids are really good at school, but I still go through the whole thing of, oh my God, I
Yeah,
got to go talk to that teacher that's like, Bueller, Bueller. That guy, my daughter had a teacher just like that, and
oh my god.
she was getting a C in math. She's straight A's and a C. My kids are not good at math because I'm not good at math. My husband's not good at math. But she had this teacher. He reminded me exactly of that guy on Ferris Bueller,
How
you
funny.
know, Bueller. And I was like, well, can she do any extra credit? Can she get? And he's like, no. He wouldn't even talk to me about it. No. She needs to do better
Oh
on the
my
tests.
God.
And I'm like, that's it. I'm asking as a parent, help her out here just to get her up to a B. And yeah, that was a rough one. And I was so, you know, stressed out about going and seeing that
Yeah.
teacher from that time on.
They
But
always say that Timmy's a dream. Timmy spaces out sometimes, and I'm so defensive. I'm like, well, Timmy's a dreamer, and I encourage him to dream. Keep on dreaming, baby. I don't think that teachers like me
oh
because
my
I'm so crazy that way. I know
oh
I'm
my
so crazy,
god.
or like they'll say like he talks too much, and during this time or whatever. And I'm like, well, we're social people, so I'm like, we encourage being social.
That is
I always
true.
back him up.
Okay, for everybody's information, we have one of the largest families ever,
Hmm. In the world.
and
You're
there's
probably related to
constantly
us.
yeah, if you're a Chavez, you're probably related to us. So, we have one of the largest family reunions in the Southwest. And I mean, the last count was like 700 people showed up to the last family reunion. We have to rent out a complete part of the national forest just to have our
They
campsite.
kicked us out of every campground.
They've kicked us out of everywhere. Yeah, this place has been okay for us. This
Hmm.
last place we've had it for several years, but um wait. Oh, did I get the right one? No, this one. My car traveled in the oh, did I already say that one? I walked away with only a chipped front tooth and my angel saved me. Boy,
Oh,
your angel's busy, Harold.
mhm.
You got one busy
Yeah,
angel.
your angel's busy.
Um Bobcat needs prayers for the 24th because he's going into surgery.
Prayers and good vibes going your way.
Yep, definitely. Definitely. Cool. Okay. What was what's your next topic?
Oh man, I don't know. Oh yeah, my cat just dropped something else big. um, let's see, what was I saying? Oh, you know what? I just want to say thank you to everybody and new friends that I've made from the other podcasts. I just wanted to say thanks and that this is just really fun for us. I mean, we got to find positive ways to outlet. And this is going to be one of them for us. You got to bring in the negative things and spit them back out to the world as positive. And that's the only way we're going to make this world a better place. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's just giving us the time. And it's really cool. Thanks.
Yeah. We went from 0 to like 50 members on the Sisterside Chat group,
Oh, I know. That was so cool.
and I think we only have like 24 subscribers on the YouTube channel, but
35. 35.
35? Oh, okay. But I expect that'll go up once people can find us better
Mm-hmm.
and I get better at doing promos and stuff. I'm getting there. But
I loved
you liked
I
it?
loved you. We loved it. We liked the music in the background, and we were kind of laughing. We were like, it
Uh-huh.
sounds like chicka chicka.
Uh-huh. I had one that was real sci-fi and I thought, no, let's change that one for now. When we start talking about some serious paranormal and UFOs and stuff, I'll do a promo with that. So I changed
Yeah.
it last minute. But I like that. That's like my vibe right there. you know. I am total 80s girl, I'm
Oh, I
stuck in
know.
the 80s. I can't get off of the 80s music. I love the 80s. They do me no wrong, but I'm a rocker at heart, and that's where that makes me happy music wise is my husband and I have the same taste in music, and since when we were younger we never went to concerts. It's our goal that together we go to every 80s flashback band hair bands that come through El Paso, And can't wait for Kiss next month. We'll get to see Kiss. But
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be really fun and cool. That's cool.
yeah.
You guys really are doing that bucket list because you're doing pretty good
Mhm.
at it.
Yeah. Yeah. But we've seen most of my bucket list is coming right along. I mean, I've seen the Eagles and Guns N' Roses and Tesla and Metallica. When Metallica came, that was the big one. Um, oh my God, I can go on and on and on, but it love it. Love concerts. We love concerts. Buck Cherry, good Lord. That was in front row. Was awesome.
You seen Buck Cherry? What is that song that
Yeah.
they sing? It's kind of a dirty song. I like it.
Yeah, bitch. The one that he says bitch. That one.
Oh yes,
You're a
yes, yes,
dirty
yes,
bitch.
yes.
Na, 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 na,
I
na,
like
na,
that
na,
song.
na. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, we used to play that song. I
You're
like that song.
crazy bitch. Yeah, the crazy bitch. Crazy bitch. That's the way to um
Yeah, crazy bitch.
yeah. Yeah, crazy bitch. Yeah. I had a brain fart for a
Do you
second.
like salsa? Yeah, we like salsa music. We love to dance to salsa
I
music.
like country too. I mean, I bought my new country boots, my boots, so that I could go two-stepping with my husband. But we're so tired, we only do like 4 or 5 dances. And we sit down and we just watch everybody.
Mhm.
That's cool. Awesome,
Well, it's that time.
awesome. What? That was an hour,
Well,
dude.
everybody,
That
I
was an
know. Thanks for
hour.
joining us and come back next week and just chill with us and be part of our conversation. Just lots of love. And don't forget to call your sister.
Yeah, do it. It could be
You
a
could
brother.
call too,
It
sis, besides just this.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do call.
This is good though, because this is like we have to, like, so it's good.
I know. I text her like, "We're going live in 40 minutes. Be ready." As I'm rushing home from work, you know. But hey, you guys. So let's get some things out of the way. Don't forget, um, we have the Virginia Bigfoot Con coming up June 27th, 28th. VirginiaBigfootCon.com. You can find all the information there. Third annual Virginia Bigfoot Con. You're going to have Tracy Arnold, She Squatchers, Twisted Realm Paranormal Group. Um, oh, I can't remember. I have to write down those other guys' names. But Daniel's going to be posting all of those speakers that are going to be there, and it's going to be exciting. And we're going to have sax squatch. It's a saxophone playing Sasquatch. It's going to
Ooh,
be awesome, and it's going to be fun. Be there, be square. It's
okay.
going to be
I
in
got.
Wires Cave, Virginia.
I just
And
made a bunch of these really pretty
wire rings. Look at those.
that I'm gonna put up
Yep.
I'm gonna put them up in a few minutes at mystichealing.com. I mean, no, at Etsy at mystichealing333, and they're gonna be up there. I've made a whole bunch of them. They're kind of fun to
Yes,
go check it
you can
out.
find that information also on our like page, Sisterside Chat like page. You can find my sister's Etsy shop, Mystic Healings 333. Got some really cool stuff in there at really good prices. So don't forget to
Handmade.
go there. Yes, everything's handmade. It's going to be awesome. So, thank you again, everybody, for coming and joining us. Please like, share, and subscribe. Help us get up there. And
Share it with your sister. Show it to your brother. Show it to
it's
your
just a
mother.
fun little podcast that we put together so we can talk about whatever we want, paranormal, cryptid, the family life, mystic healings. We're going to get into some other topics later on. But thank you guys for coming, and we really
Parent life.
appreciate you all for supporting us. What was that? Oh, yes. We will put links in the description of this video.
And we'll
Yes,
be
brother.
praying for our friend that's having a surgery, Mr. Bobcat,
Mm-hmm.
and anybody else that needs prayer. We'll be praying for you too.
Yes, I will be hanging out with Marcella and everybody. I need to bring ibuprofen because I have a feeling I'm going to be drinking a lot.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to get buzzed.
Okay, everybody. Thank you all for coming. Oops, I put the wrong one up. I wanted to say thank you for supporting Sisterside Chat. We will see you next week. Well, are we going to have one next week? Because I should be
Oh
home in
wait, no,
time.
you're not going to be back in time. We might.
I should be,
Ooh,
but
it's
I
going to
might
be
be
chic
exhausted.
if the update to come.
Yeah,
You
update to
might be.
come
We might have to do something
because
else.
I fly
Yeah,
back on
update to
Sunday.
come.
But I think my flight's early in the morning, so
Hmm.
we'll probably still talk about everything that went
Yeah,
on.
I'll see you on Friday, sister.
Yes. I'll see you Friday. I'm going to be traveling through on Thursday. You sure you don't want a
Oh,
lunch
you
date
are.
on Thursday?
You know, I can probably. I mean, we can talk about this later, but I could probably just go with you.
Okay. Okay. Talk to you later, sis. Love you all. Thanks for coming to Sister Side Chat. Peace. Oh, if I